Hey all, and welcome back to the HSC playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We have come to the east, to Seaside Village, to help settle a dispute between two warring Zora tribes. One for the river, and one for the ocean. But in the meantime, there's a boy who needs fish, so really we're working these things out in order of priority here.
Is it really that, or are we just working through them in order of proximity? There's fish problems... warring fish problems.
Yeah, I think good old MBM over there may have a point here. And you may have noticed last time I picked up an echo of a fish hanging nearby. Now, a little bit of a spoiler. I did do some testing between parts to see if that would work on the lad in this here side quest. And sorry to say, no. He wants his mama's fish, so we have to bring it over here manually.
Some people are just so picky that they will not accept echo food. It's like, was it like that Star Trek conundrum? Is like the made meat still meat, or is it just space meat?
I see.
Are echo fish meals? Is it vegan?
Is it?
I mean, you can spawn a whole bunch of them, so definitely a way to feed the entire kingdom if, you know, as long as everyone just doesn't get picky or whatever.
Oh wait, can I pick it up from here? Oh, that solves so many problems. Anyway, fight time. Look at that airborne terror just going to town, holy shit!
The whole benefit of going to that one random cave and just taking this bad boy out, especially here on the water, because there's a lot of enemies that will either dive up and down, jump around, but P-Hat takes care of all of that. P-Hat is your universal answer to most early game problems.
Hell yeah. Oh, we got the seahorses, 10 of them.
Do we eat them? Or, ew.
I don't know, they're for smoothies, aren't they?
I think that's what they are for, but, man, it's kind of never crossed me, using seahorse as a means of food. Don't strike me as a food kind of animal.
Did that get rid of the fish?
Oh no!
Oh no! Right, back we go.
Dear Nintendo, it is our heartfelt regret to inform you that, shit ain't right. Shit ain't right.
Yeah, you could say it went bad. It got fucking telefragged when we picked up some moblin guts.
Lectures are about to be performed. Welcome to my TED Talk, y'all. How hard is it to feed a man a fish? And versus, wouldn't it have just been easier to teach the man to fish? The query.
Hello, I'm Professor Anton, and today we'll be talking about the durability of fish. Lesson 1. They're very brittle, apparently.
The amount of durability fish have. The answer, none. In other terms, 0. In another way, zilch.
I'm so mad.
Your aim's getting better.
Oh no. Don't do it, please. It's okay, I have plans and schemes.
And where have those gotten you so far, Tom? Where have those gotten you so far? Fishless.
Absolutely right. I was going to say 17 years on YouTube with, you know what, I'm going to stop there, otherwise I'll get sad.
And how many fish, Tom? How many fish?
0. 0 fish. There we go.
A handy skill indeed.
Yum, something smells amazing. My mom's grilled fish. You came all this way to bring it to me? Thanks, I'm starving. Time to dig in. Just breaks apart in his hand. Ah, just like Mama makes. Although, to be fair, the best fish is flaky.
It was very polite of him not to mention the 2 other times he noticed the smell of his mom's fish, but he thought he was maybe having a stroke or something. He's like, I let it go.
Isn't that like copper or almonds that indicates it, not fish?
You know, what am I supposed to know? I don't go around smelling for fish for medical emergencies.
There's a joke I could make there, but it's beneath me.
Ooh, no. Look, we did your parental duties. We fed your child. What's the return on this?
I'm grateful for your help. Please take this. Did you just pull that out of the water?
She didn't think you were gonna do it, so she just kind of scooped in, grabbed some, and here's your reward. Yep, some good old seaweed.
Yay. But a little fishy has told me that there is perhaps a reward that we can benefit of for having this kelp.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a Zelda game if you didn't take one reward and trade quest it all the way up to, your house with a paperclip scenario. But no, actually, it's just convenient that you have a quest that it's gonna be super handy right there.
There we go. Oh, a Deku Scrubman. I really stepped in it this time. I don't have what I need to open shop. Are you a customer? His eyes gleam with the chance of capitalism.
Welcome back, Deku Scrubs.
I'm not sure what to do. It only grows in the sea. And seawater doesn't agree with me. Yeah, I agree. Deku Scrubs are pretty cool. Bubba kelp. I can't thank you enough. You saved my bark. I learned my lesson. That's the last time I snack on ingredients. Oh, so that's why you lost them.
Whoops. I mean, who doesn't get a little hungry on the job, a little peckish on their shift? I feel it. It's okay.
I feel like I've turned over a new leaf.
Does he mean that literally, or... whatever.
Okay, so all those ingredients we've been finding so far, this is what it has been leading up to. The ability to create smoothies. Do you want to explain how the system works, mate?
It's pretty simple. You combine two things. Most of the things combine pretty easily. You can stack. Some of the best stuff is just stacking the ingredients, because there's not really too many handy abilities. Best is by far probably going to be just the straight up heals that it can give you in early game, and then some damage reduction. But other than that, you're going to have silly stuff like faster swim or like longer time to hold your breath. When there's really not too many moments in this game where you're at that risk to drown, and if you are, you definitely have enough hearts at that point to like continue going on. So really, that's just kind of keeping in mind what abilities you'll need for now. And I think really the only complex things is that you want to keep in mind mixing like dairy stuff and sour stuff, because it will not work out for you if that's the case, if you decide to get adventurous in your ingredients and recipes.
Yeah, that sort of foodie stuff sounds more Tanner-esque. As for Anton, I'm very basic, so we'll stick to the basic ingredients. If you run into any of my siblings, give them my best, okay?
Most of it's random drops anyways, so really by the time you get to this guy to start mixing stuff up, you can make yourself a good handful, but you do have a limited smoothie inventory allotment, so when you're making a bunch of smoothies, just remember that she can't hold all these smoothies.
Oh no, they're just dropping all over the place.
Just picturing her with like those drive-through cardboard like drink holders, but like 3 stacks of them of smoothies. She's got them echo held.
A golden smoothie. It's not honey, I swear. Oh my god, look at that heart recovery.
I don't think you're ever going to even have that many hearts.
I guess we'll see. Let's try River Horse and Bubble Kelp.
He does end up having this quest of making enough smoothie recipes. It's a multi-step quest, so doing the first like 10 or so is pretty fun. It's pretty easy. Just so long as you've been picking up the random drops, you'll have more than enough. But you do get to a part where he's like, alright, find me like all the smoothie recipes, and you're like, what am I missing here? And you'll have like different items create the same recipe, and it counts it as the same recipe. So there's some recipes that are just doubling up on stuff you already have, and you're just trying to find the ones that you're just missing the combination.
I get you, mate. Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll continue on.
I don't know if you're probably going to show here at some point along the way, but there is a bad smoothie. There is a jar of piss. Not even being hyperbolic about it. It's just a good old jar of piss that does nothing. You just sell it back for the rupee it's worth, and clear out that slot for actual drinks.
A salted bubble smoothie. You know, I've never had boba.
No, I'm not a big fan of it in the drinks. I'm not really a big milk tea guy in general, but I do like when it's the little like poppable fruit bobas that you can put on like your frozen yogurt.
So there we go, we got swim speed up for a minute, glow to light up caves, and dive time up.
Oh yeah, glow. I forgot that's because they're so memorable. These abilities are just so handy. Like, it's kind of funny that with any of the small changes from the open world games, the fact that the cooking system was so robust and so handy and just so insanely broken that it's insanely reined back with the smoothies. I mean, I'm glad that we have it. It adds to the identity, but it's just kind of funny that most of them aren't really worth the ingredients that you put into it.
Huh.
It's empty.
Pretty sure there's meant to be a big fish here. Yeah.
If you want to go back down to the ramp that's behind the Deku Scrub, you can go up it, and that'll take us to our next spots to explore Reno.
You got it, mate.
Now we're in the water realm. So, lakes and streams and puddles galore. A couple more echoes to get along the way. Unleash the P-Hat.
Oh, his penis will add to our arsenal. Okay, I've made him under the water. I shouldn't be doing that.
Just straight up drowned your plant. I mean, that's usually a good thing. It's usually not something that I'll worry, but not good.
Once again, it is called the Techite, or Tektite, whatever.
And the fact that they are jumpy and annoying can be to our benefit now, so keep that in mind for some enemies, because they are able to snipe some flying enemies with their little jump there, but really having P-Hat for this whole watery area it's a save. It's a save. Otherwise, you're just waiting for your Octorok army to slowly pelt them with enough pebbles to make it happen.
Okay, mate. Alright, let's put the Blighter in front place. It's a very nice and chill area over here.
I like the Jabul waters. I'm really happy with a lot of the extensions that they did to the A Link to the Past, because this is just an extension here off of the Zora River in the original 2D game, but now we have the whole area, and we'll see the other addition to it. But for this definitely gives us both the feel while also being like something new and refreshed and updated.
There's the giant rift I spotted earlier. Let's investigate. Let's
coincide and kick their ass.
Lord Jabu Jabu's dead. Just find him on like a recliner watching the game. Oh, I can already predict what I'm going to need here. One from the river, one from the sea or the ocean.
Shut up. No, because you have to have 3 of something for a puzzle, Tom. So figure that out. What's going to be the third thing to solve the puzzle?
Oh, if only there was a third being here, but alas, there's only Try, and he's too light for this.
That's what I thought. Hey, 2D game Zoras.
Not the first time. You did have a partner. They were a sage, actually, in A Link Between Worlds.
Oh yeah, we had the whole Zora Queen. They kind of did the first attempt at the unification of the Zora species, just because it did have that weird hang up that Zoras were this type of creature for so long, and then switched over to this type of creature, but were habitable race. And so yeah, I kind of like how this game is just kind of rolling with, and just be like, you know what? Together, forever, harmony and soul.
They even look cuter, as if to say, if it's cute, then it has value in life.
That's a Japanese value in and of itself for many things. But no, I do like the retribution River Zoras are getting. I mean, you don't see too many Octorok NPCs happening around, so the fact that Zora's been an enemy from the very, very first game, getting this kind of graduation into, like, peoples, it's kind of funny.
Okay, so nothing doing here, so I imagine we head to the sea or the ocean next?
You can keep heading north, because we'll want to keep following. We haven't actually talked to the River Zoras. We just saw that cave, but that doesn't count the game progressing. And there is also a cave around here that has a pretty handy echo. It's like one of those learn how to use the echo dungeons. You'll want to hit up that in this little area as well too.
Okay, you got it. Do not disturb the bombfish. Guess who's about to disturb the bombfish?
I said as I was about to disturb the bombfish.
He's so fat he can't get in. Well, luckily we have options. I don't even remember picking up the sand crab, but you know what, it's here.
When did you get a sand crab? When did you get that Kingler? Who gave that to you?
You learned the bombfish echo.
It's kind of in the same vein as the fire Zol that we got at the beginning, kind of being the substitute for the usual lantern item. So this is definitely the hard replacement for bombs in this game. We're going to use this echo a lot for the whole game because it's a Zelda game. Bombs are useful. It's a staple.
It is. How did it work in the open world games again? Was it just like flowers, or you could buy bombs, couldn't you?
So Kingdom basically limited you down to bomb flowers. You had to go down into the underground, you had to pick them, and it became another limited item in the long list of limited items in that game. And then Breath of the Wild, bombs were one of your rune abilities. You had the regular remote bombs, then you had the square ones. So that gave you unlimited bombs. You got like the two complete extremes in the 3D games. You got given absolutely limited bombs, and you got absolutely unlimited bombs. Which, damn, that's some cure ass shit right there. But it is kind of funny that we haven't really gotten just bombs in a little bit, which is fine. It's cool. I am super cool with the whole concept of we're using monsters, but as the items, it's kind of Monster Hunter-y in a way and in a sense. But it is kind of funny that we're going to be just using bomb flowers a lot for everything.
I mean, it's such a good design. Doesn't really make sense to waste it.
But yeah, I mean, because this really goes back to the Twilight Princess design, because that had the aqua bombs that looked like that had a fish design eating the bomb. So I like that it kind of harkens back to that too. It's a good overall echo. I don't believe there's like a bomb chew or like chew bomb, whatever kind, which is a missed opportunity overall. But you know, bombfish rules.
They did make an actual bomb shoe, didn't they? It first popped up in Majora's Mask.
It was kind of cool. It kind of turned it into not just like a one-off schlocky thing. It was like, oh no, this is based off something from like the Hyrule environment. It kind of, even though it wasn't even Hyrule, it was Termina, but you know, same coin, different face.
Where did that bomb go? Just kind of resorted it.
Just you and fish in general. If it's not cooked fish, bomb fish, you're just making all the fish go away. Stop it, Tom. This is why we have to save the whales. We're saving them from you.
I'm sorry, Mr. MBM. I won't do it again.
Better not. This better be the last goddamn time.
I'm kind of frustrated that it took me so long to figure out pick up bomb and move it.
Welcome to The Legend of Zelda.
Ah. Whew. Alright, we're free. I thought we would never make it out of those perilous waters.
But we did walk out with an item. I do like how it's not just put into dungeons. Even though we have real dungeons, you don't get the cool items in the dungeons. You just find them in these random spots along the map. And then you just sort of learn to use your echoes the right way.
Okay, mate. You can now warp here using the map. Very good. Welcome to the Riverzora village, where friendly hellos and good times flow. We're definitely not monsters who lurk in the shallows.
We don't even know how to be monsters. What are you talking about? Fireballs out of our mouths? What are you on?
What the hell is this? Zora's Flippers.
Man, that's just giving me Oracle vibes. Don't do that to me. Next you're gonna give me a mermaid suit?
Oh. Should I?
You either use it for smoothies or you use it for this, so it's kind of up to you. You already have a smoothie that will bring you back from the dead, so... But yeah, a lot of the other supplies will just end up being better to just make this quick money. And this gives us an accessory.
This is our first one in the game.
I think this is. It's we may have seen a couple, but this is the first one we've actually got our hands on because we're getting the tutorial for it. So there we go. Hooray!
Alright, equipment. Lovely jubbly. Look at what are you? Oh, I love how stanky the music is.
The soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. It's one of the, again, the better aesthetic choices for the 2D over the 3D games is that just give it... I don't give two fucks if it's diegetic. There better be an orchestra following my adventurer across the lands in their quest. Like, make it so and make it happen. I don't want to hear the birds. Hearing the birds was cool for one game. I don't ever want to hear the birds ever again.
That's fair, mate. At least I know which side of the bread your butter is on.
You know, if they do it again, I won't be too mad, but I'll have to do the whole thing that I had to do with playing, I think it was Sonic Frontiers, yeah, where I just had the theme of Sonic Heroes on a loop. I'm like, well, I guess this makes the game bearable.
I'm one of those types who just doesn't, unless I'm like grinding, I would never put on another soundtrack just because I like to hear what the game has to offer.
It's usually just in those grindy situations. I'll sometimes play with sound settings, where I'll be like, I've heard enough of this area's music, and so I'll maybe like turn the music down, but then still keep the sound effects, just you know, for attention, just to make sure I know what the fuck's happening. But yeah. I'll usually just keep the music going, or if I'm grinding it out, playlist.
First, I'll get Lord Jabu Jabu nice and relaxed again. Good thinking, boss, but how will you do that?
First, he's gonna ask him out to a lovely date, a good dinner, the usual way that you calm your giant fish overlords down.
Okay, I'm assuming Kashara is the chieftain of the other tribe of Zora. Yeah, there we go.
An OG character, kinda sorta based, again, just off the enemy designs. There's the Zora that you buy flippers off of, so if there's any parallel of characters, it's probably that character to this guy, but he's a cool first-timer of Zelda lore.
Did you need our chief for something? Sorry, Drad is busy. The boss has a lot going on right now. Doesn't help that he's having his worst squabble ever with the Z-Sora chief. Their fights are usually small, then just fizzle out. This time, it's blown up completely. The race war starts now!
Did you say race? Did you say war?
I did.
Damn.
Sorry, the spirit of Wooly flowed into me for a second there.
Well, you might want to keep that in check, buddy. You know, get help.
But I do know that we'll never reach that rift unless the two chiefs hear our request. Let's go!
Like, are you sure? I mean, he seems like a capable chief. Like, does teamwork need to prevail in all situations? Like, sometimes someone is just capable of getting it done. You just let them do it.
Huh, so where do you reckon that their chief's gone? Down to the ocean?
He's gonna go to the Crossflow Plaza, so that empty lake thing where Jabu's supposed to be. Yeah. So you can probably go to the village, and then it's heading back to the northeast.
You got it.
Yeah, I had the same question too when I was going through the game. It was like, wait, do I need to go all the way down to the ocean area? Or no, you're supposed to just meet them at the halfway, and then it will slowly progress.
Hey, boss, tell me again. I gave this dude a different voice. I've already forgotten them. What's the plan for calming down Lord Jabu? We'll play music. That'll make him show up, and then we'll play more music. Easy. Smart stuff, boss, but traditionally we play with the seesaw too. Huh, that would mean working with Kashara. No, we'll perform this by ourselves. Come on, let's figure out what song we'll play before she decides to show up too. Doesn't look like they're going to pay any attention to us. Maybe we should try asking the other chief for help. Alright.
Down south we can go. It's a big wide ocean out there. But luckily, there's only a few key landmarks, and it's pretty obvious that, oh hey, that's a place I do a thing, and that's also a place I do a thing.
Very nice.
And we didn't even need a grappling hook attached to a boat for it either.
Oh god. Sea. Goals even. Aha.
Those are a handy echo if you want to grab one of those as well too.
Sure.
Yeah, this will kind of be your echo pickup area. It's kind of similar. You've let's played a Pokemon game. This will be our catching episode. We gotta get our party ready for the gym leader fight.
I see. What would you say your favorite generation is, mate? Just off the top of your head.
Well, you can always follow the the one meme that just based it purely on just the year you were born. Just because I am super nostalgic for Gen 2, but I mean, Heart Gold Soul Silver just holds it all together, just the right, correct way of doing all the good stuff.
Okay. I am asking for a reason, but I can't reveal what that reason is right now.
That's all good. I did play an insane amount of Sword and Shield over the last couple of years, and so I feel like my opinions on it softened quite a bit. But I'm not to the point where I'm like, yeah, Tree looks good, but I'm like, yeah, in terms of like, does the game have nothing in it? No, there are things. Some of the stuff is just silly, dumb, and obscure, but there are things to do in that game. But holy cow, it was not worth getting those little crowns in the home app.
You'll find the entrance down there.
Yeah, this will be the main city place for moving the plot, but whenever we do have time, we'll want to try and swim out to the southwest for a rift and an echo.
Ooh, yes. That did look like a whatchamacallit, a pirate ship over there.
We won't do that just yet. That's going to be a little bit later. But yeah, no, keep it in mind. Do that stuff because it's also an Oracle reference.
Yeah, baby.
Unfortunately, no pirate captain. No, bring it back. More pirate captains. You brought the Deku Scrubs back.
Okay, so it's around here, you said.
Sort of. There should be also a cave too that we can enter. Okay, go all the way until you hit the wall of the area. There's our pirate ship, which should have. That's what we're wanting, is the shark.
Oh my god.
You're gonna want to use the spiky strategy of just raining down, going down to dry land, and then raining down spikes. Or as we like to call it, the Spielberg Jaws method. This is literally how the movie Jaws goes, y'all.
You fool! You schmuck! You gosh darn ape!
Happening. It's taking it down.
I can't believe this is working.
Yeah, no, what's not to believe? There's like an entire library of YouTube videos just showing that this is the way to take this guy down.
Oh wow, yeah, there we go. You learned the chomp fin echo.
This will be like our main water fighter. Like, it's literally our Sharpedo. This is, whenever we have Sharpedo problems, we use Sharpedo.
Okay, I'm not seeing any cave here, but we'll just hug this wall.
Yeah, if you hug the wall and start heading up north, you should start seeing something.
Well, the ship's just there, so I imagine it's beyond the ship.
A little bit north of it, yeah. 'Cause the ship is the furthest southwest thing. It is a optional dungeon. We'll get to it. But definitely getting some level ups for clearing out some rifts is always a good thing too.
Aha!
I think this one's got some goodies. I don't know if this is the one I was looking for, but it'll work.
A wall of fire and Octoroks. Alright, time to bring in the big guns.
Oh yeah, we do want to be in here because this will get us our next Zol.
The Hydrazol.
This is our water bucket. Anytime we need water to solve problems, we'll be using this little guy. For some weird reason, the regular Zols aren't technically made of water, but these ones are. Look at them, they get all big when you drop them into actual water. They add to their mass.
Wait a minute, what am I doing? Bombs for everyone.
Hooray! Now you're thinking with Zeldas.
You know what? Fuck it, shark. Oh my god, it's so powerful.
Isn't it fun? Like, really, this was the only thing that maybe we would have done a detour to, like, make sure you had this for all the rest of the water areas, but yeah, no, there was no way I was letting you not get that echo. Go forth, Penny. I named her Penny. It humanizes her, even though she doesn't technically have a face.
It's amazing how there's, like, no stamina for summoning things. Like, you have the stipulation of how many things you need to summon a thing, but there's, like, very little cooldown if one of your echoes dies.
I think it balances out well, though.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay, if all these are already lit, then the obvious solution...
Comment below if this took you, you know, more than 5 seconds to figure out. I say typing my comment slowly into the comment section. There's another puzzle later on that involves putting out a bunch of torches that also threw me for a loop.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, get that little piece of heart, get some water. You're good to head back to the Ocean Zora village now.
You got it, mate.
Or as much as like this game is like, oh hey, it's a link to the past or it's a link between worlds, but the sequel to that. I love how this game also has so much Majora's Mask in it too. The fact that it's specifically those Dekus, and then the way that this Zora City's design is very Majora's Masky, because they could have brought back just the Ocarina of Time style of Zoras, but they are definitely invoking the Majora's Mask like ocean Zoras with these guys, and it's just super cool how much Majora's Mask is in this game.
I will never say no to a little bit of Majora.
That's like sprinkles, it goes on everything, dude.
These sea Zoras look very cuddly, I have to say.
I like them. They look the most like a play set. Like they're definitely little wood figures that have base. You know, like the decoys that appear when you play that one song, also from Majora's Mask. It's just gonna keep coming back, guys.
Oh, it's like poetry, it rhymes. Never mind, I already have Bubble Kelp. Oh, if you didn't get them from the side quest, you could just buy them.
I think just about everything except for stuff that's supposed to be like a rare item like the golden egg. I think all the ingredients have a shop somewhere for you to buy them. So it's a very loose system. There's not much need to go resource hunting for.
And then, Rad, that tuneless buffoon will have to applaud my performance. I take it that you haven't resolved your latest quarrel with the other chief yet. And why would I? This quarrel is one for the ages. I will never speak to him again. He insulted my music. I will not tolerate his presence. It's like he lives to provoke me. Oh, we'd be fine if we agreed that I was more talented. Never mind all that. We have to leave immediately, Rogma. Oh, greetings, Hylian. I'm on my way out. Your business will need to wait. Did you have a request of our chief? I'm sorry to say that until she's resolved our problems, she won't have time to help. If our great crisis wasn't bad enough, our chief is quarrelling with the River Zora chief. They often have their little quarrels, but always make up quickly. Not this time. What's the saying? A squabble a day keeps the friendship in play?
This was a real bad fight, guys.
Such nonsense. Well, stranger, I shouldn't burden you with our troubles. Rogma, please. We must be off to Crossroads Plaza. Yes, at once. Now, I wonder if they tell you that anyway, or if that comes after you've met with the other chief, just to basically say, just go here.
I believe they have it that way, or I think you are stuck in doing it specifically this order. But, or either way. But yeah, there's definitely a text box that's like, alright, head back to the plaza.
Each has a different way of playing music. That's led them to argue about the smallest things. They usually settle their differences quickly, but their quarrel is going on forever this time. I hope our chiefs can make up soon so they can bring calm to Lord Jabba Jabu. I'll simply reflect on her inspiring ways. See, what we need here is an interspecies... Is it interspecies? A romance, in either way.
And I thought you were going to go like an interspecies mediator. I thought you were giving like an actual solution to this problem. But you were like, no, they just need a kiss. Which, valid, fair. I was not expecting that from you, Tom, but I agree. I think the fish just need to kiss.
What can I say? Steven Universe changed me.
Well, that's cry then kiss. And then, yeah, you know, memes.
Grumble, grumble. You know what? I'm sick of this. You two need to just shut the fuck up and get to backing.